Now we use a new database here, contact data, and we insert one and insert many. We use both of these again. We have studied this so far. So insert one, we can insert one document here. Insert many, we can also insert one document, but also many documents here. We also have another method called insert. So here it is not specified if it is for one document or many documents. So it is not suggested, even though it can create the ID and insert the document in the collection. But here also it is saying that it's not suggested to use because it creates confusion whether it's a single document or multiple documents. So then if we use insert many and give our own ID for each of these hobbies, we create a new hobbies collection here. And here we have the IDs. And then we try to insert some different hobbies here, but we have this one same music same with the same music ID. So then it gives a duplicate key error because the ID is same that we are trying to insert. And then if we use this find function here, we see that the yoga hobby gets displayed here. It gets added into the collection because here our operation failed, but here we have this inserted count 1. So here we had 3 documents. It failed on the second one, music, but the first one got inserted already. So when the error occurs here, after that all the documents get failed and they don't get added into the collection. Only the yoga gets added. So this is called order insert. If we want to add this also with just the duplicate uh, document not getting added and every other getting added, we have this method here, which is ordered false. And if we write ordered true, it is just the default method here. Now that we also added yoga, so if we try to insert this again, it will give error on the first document itself. So nothing gets added here. Hiking doesn't get added because we have ordered true. So to avoid that, we need to use this function ordered false. So now we have inserted count 1. We see that the third document hiking, this ID also gets added, even though it gives the duplicate error for both yoga and music. And then we use find, we see that hiking, uh, this hobby also gets added. Now we have something called write concern. It is the function that is used for the acknowledgement when we insert something in the into the collection, the acknowledgement of the writing into the database. So we have when we are inserting something, inserting a document, we have this inside of a document write concern. We pass this W0. This means that we don't have to wait for the acknowledgement into the write. So here we have acknowledged false. Even though this will get added here, we don't know whether this will be written into the database or not. We are not sure about that. To make sure of that, we have to use this W1 here. So we have acknowledgement true. So we make sure that it is written into the database. And then we have something called journal. It is journal is created in the search engine. We pass this J false. This means that journal is not written. So journal is like the to-do list into the search engine that is created before uh, writing into the database. So when we put this j true, this means that it has to make a journal. So the acknowledgements, we are sure about that. So this will take a little more time than when we are not passing the journal in milliseconds. Here we can also decide on the time by using this w timeout. For example, you have 200 and here we write 1. This will take a little less time, even though we don't see that here. It is in milliseconds of time. Now we see how to import dataset directly into the MongoDB. So we downloaded MongoDB tools, MongoDB database tools. So we can use that here. We give the path. We have a file downloaded here for movie data. So we give path to that file and then we write this here. We use this Mongo import to import the dataset directly into this terminal. So we have, this is the name of the dataset that we have to import. We write this .json and then space d movie data. This is the name of the collection and then the name of the document. And this is not a single document. This is an array of documents. So we have this JSON array. We use this and then use this drop. If the database is already present, we use this drop and rerun it. So when we press enter, it is connected to the database and we see here 240 total documents that are in the database gets imported here. So then we open shell by using Mongo. Here if we see, we have this movies collection here. So we see all these. So here by default first 20 documents get printed because it displays a cursor that we saw earlier. So here we can run this some queries also. For example, name the last shape. We want to find this particular movie with this name. So we have this. And if you find one on runtime 60, so all the movies by runtime 60, but find one with the movie with the ID 1, first ID only gets displayed here. Now we have uh, these things called methods, filters, and operations. So this is the method that we run in a query, and this is the filter that we pass. Find one. So whatever we write inside of the find one is the filter, and this is something called an operator. So operator tells what exactly we want to find. This is the query we want to run. So we have many different operators. If we go on the website, the official MongoDB website here, we see the list of operators here. So we have this query and projection operators first. In query operators, we also have multiple different types of operators. First of all, these are comparison operators. Equal to, greater than or equal to. We see all these here. First of all, this is the equal to operator. So with runtime equal to 60, they get displayed here. And then we have this any, we use dollar sign always with operator. So not equals to means all the documents with the runtime that are not equal to 60 get displayed. So we see all the runtime here 50, 30. So none of them are 60. And then we have this less than operator. We saw greater than earlier in the course. So less than 40 if we use, we have this runtime 25, 30. So all of these are less than 40. And then we have greater than, and then greater than equal to 120 if we use this. So here we have runtime 120, and anything greater than that. So here we use greater than for creating average. So we can also use this for arrays or embedded documents. So average is an embedded documents inside of rating. So here we see rating, and inside that there is an embedded document average. So we can use this by using this writing rating dot average, and then for greater that we have this, yeah, we greater than. So we get well this using this for genres. So if we write just drama here, so this is an array inside genres. So all the genres which have drama and anything else get displayed here. But if we give array here with just drama, so the movies with genres that have just drama will get displayed only. So we want to only see the movies with genre that are just drama and nothing else. We can use this. And then we have this other operators here, in operator. So here we are using this on runtime. So whatever we pass inside this array will be used here. So we have 30 and 42. So only the movies with runtime 30 and 42 will get displayed here and nothing else. We also have this NIN. So this is the opposite of in. So 30 and 42 will not get displayed. All other will get displayed here. So we saw these comparison operators. Now we have logical operators of or and, not or not and. So first we use this or operator. This gets written before the field we have to pass. So we write this and then we give the array. So for example, we are using this on rating average. We want to see with rating less than 5 or greater than 9.3. So here we can use this dot count to see the number of documents that we have four here. Use find to see these. These are the documents that have written either less than 5 or greater than 9.3. Similarly, we have this nor, that is the opposite of that. So here we see total count of 240 minus 4, we have 236 with this. Similarly, we have and operator here. So for rating greater than 9, and the genre has to be drama. So we have these three documents that have both of these conditions. So here we have this. If we write this genre and drama, we can write this. It will get passed without using and here. But if we write drama also, just the drama, it will be the same numbers. So here it is better to use it with and if we want both horror and drama, because if we do it like this, whatever we have written after will override the first one. So in the results we will see that the documents that don't have horror, they just have drama, will also be displayed. If we don't want that, we have to use the and operator here. So here we are using and, see that only 17 counts are here. And then we can use this not to do the opposite of whatever we write here. We are using this operator equal to 60 here. So this is the opposite of that. We can use any here for the same function, but if there is something that we cannot do here directly, we can use this operator here. After that, we have this element operators also exist if we want to see if a certain document exists and we want to see the type of a certain document. So we insert something here. We are using a new database here, these users, and then we insert many here. Here we give different types of fields here. Here we just give a double floating number, and then for another for another document we give this as a string, and then here we are giving age, here we are giving no age. So when we pass this, we want to see if age exists, true. So only one of the documents get displayed here for the existence of age, and then we can use this with other operators. For example, if the age is greater than 25, so the age is 27 and it exists. And then if you insert a new document here with age field, but it is null. So if we use age exists here, it will still get displayed. Even though it's null, the field is still present. So here we see both of these get displayed. To not display that, only display the actual age, we can use this not equal to null. So, and then for the type, if you use double, we see that this phone number with and double will get displayed. And if we pass both double and string as an array inside type, we see that both of these types get printed here.